Hello, North Andover. I'm your host, Gabby Griffiths. This episode of The Journal is a Yuletide extravaganza full of holiday goodies. We wish all of you happy holidays, and we'd especially like to thank you for joining us all during this past year here on the North Andover Journal. The folks at the Stevens Coolidge House and Gardens light up the town every year with their festive light display. This year, they unveiled a brand new route featuring more lights and displays, as well as a walkthrough through the Stevens Coolidge House, decorated for the holidays.
We're right in the middle of our Winter Lights event, which is our annual event we do every December every year, and it's about 200,000 lights that we put up across the property. And welcome families from all over the area and further from afar to come walk through with holiday music and lights. And we've opened the house up this year for the first time, so there's quite a lot going on for families to do. We've got a concessions area that has cookies that are made locally. We've got hot chocolate. There's popcorn, chocolate-covered pretzels, all sorts of stuff like that. We probably think about it all year long, and I actually weirdly went to a conference in March in St. Louis that was a conference based around lights and Christmas lights, and so we got lots of ideas for what we could do to design it then. And so the process, I would say, starts now and continues all, because as we're walking through it every year, we're like, oh, we could do this, and then we actually start putting it together probably about 2 months before. So we started in October, and it involves a huge team. There's only about 7 or 8 of us on the property that work on it, but we get lots of help from our sort of colleagues across the state who come over. So we've had anywhere from 10 to 15 people on a given day working on it, so it's a huge effort. So it runs from November 25th to January 7th, Wednesday to Sunday each week, from 4:30 until 8 o'clock is our last entry. There's still some tickets online. Most of December is sold out now, but I think the last week of December and the first week of January, there's still tickets. So yeah, and you can get that on our website. We've got a brand new experience this year, so we extended it from what it was previously and added lots of new areas. Our property is very, very open, as you can see, and so you get a lot of it at once. So we utilized some new parts of the property where there's more of a reveal, and so added a lot of new lights and new props, new music, and as I mentioned earlier, we opened the house up for the first time. So it's great to have decorated the entire first floor of the house so people could see it.
Winter Lights runs Wednesday through Sunday each week from Friday after Thanksgiving, November 25th, through the first Saturday in January, the 7th. Can't make the event before it ends? Don't worry, because we filmed a special virtual walkthrough of the entire Winter Lights display for you to enjoy. It will be airing on our Cam Access channel, which is Comcast 22 and Verizon 24. Johnny Peasy is bringing lots of laughs to the North Andover community with the Lots of Laughs Comedy Lounge. They recently just relocated to our very own Joe Fish Seafood Restaurant and Bar and Grill. It is where you can see incredible performances from some of Boston's favorite comedians, Lenny Clark, Steve Sweeney, Jason Merrill, Jody Sloan, and more.
We're here at the new home of Lots of Laughs Comedy at Joe Fish. We're doing a little soft opening here in November, and then in February we're going to be doing comedy every Saturday night, bringing the very best in comedy, like I've been doing for 14 years, right here to everybody in the Merrimack Valley. You come in, you can have something great to eat. They have a great menu here of seafood. Some nights we're going to have walk-around magic before the show. Tonight we're going to do something a little bit special. We're going to have we have walk-around magic, then we're going to have a little magic after the show on stage. So we're always going to try to do something special. For 14 years, I ran the comedy at the China Blossom restaurant, and I built it up from nothing to one of the top 5 comedy clubs in New England. The owner of Joe Fish, who knows what I've done, who's seen what I've done, offered me to come in here and it's an absolutely beautiful room. It's intimate, and we're going to continue the tradition that I have had for 14 years, bringing the very best in comedy. And we're going to also try to do some other different types of shows. Maybe on a Friday night we'll do some music. We'll do some music, magic, mentalism, something different. So we're just going to try to keep on providing great entertainment for the Merrimack Valley.
We started a relationship with Johnny Pizza with lots of laughs. It's been tremendous. Our first show was last night. We had Lenny Clark. We had Steve Sweeney. We had a cast of characters here. It was an unbelievable event. We had 80 people here for this comedy night. It was so popular, we did another one on Sunday. Lots of laughs. Go to the website, check it out. You'll see all the dates that are listed. Come on down to Joe Fish, have dinner, and enjoy the show.
We try to have fun. We try to have fun with the audience, bring the audience in. I try to just make people laugh, tell them a little bit about myself, tell them about my life. You know, bring up different topics that people would like to hear about, maybe the soft, touchy topics, and bring it up that it's we could laugh at everything and have a good time and stop being so stressed out, you know.
I never thought I'd end up here, someone who grew up with social anxiety and fear of speaking in public. I always get a little nervous before I go on stage, but sometimes I can use that energy to sort of feed myself and work off of it. And I found that this is actually a place that I belong. Didn't really expect it, but surprisingly, this is my niche. This is what I like to do.
My good friend Johnny Pizzi is starting a comedy club here, and I'm good friends with the owner, Jim. And come for the show, stay for the food. The food is unbelievable. Everyone here is so nice, and it's a great place to come and catch a show. Small, little, intimate room, one of my favorites.
Starting in February, Joe Fish and Lots of Laughs will be bringing you comedy every Saturday night. Check out their website, lotsoflaughscomedylounge.com, to learn more. The first Makers Market was held at the North Andover Historical Society, featuring more than 40 artisans. The event featured visits from Batman, Santa, Mrs. Claus, entertainment from local youth, art activities for children, all in addition to handmade items from local artisans.
This is our first market that we've done, and it's at the Historical Society, and we're here to benefit the Historical Society. And really our goal is to support artisans and to do something cool for the community. So we're going to have all kinds of cool events. We have kids crafts, we have free movies, we're also going to have youth performers. We have tonight Liam Graham, he's 11 years old. He's going to be performing upstairs. And we also have Batman is going to be making an appearance tonight. So that's going to be exciting. Tomorrow's going to be great too. We have the Bella Ballerinas. They're going to be performing for Santa. We have Santa and Mrs. Claus, so you can get free photos. All we ask is that people bring a donation of warm socks and hand warmers and also unwrapped toys, so we can support Blanket Me, the charity nonprofit, and also Jaden and Ellie's donations. We have all kinds of artisans. We have artisans that make things out of wood, like trays and charcuterie boards. We have fiber artists that make, we have someone who makes bags and quilts. We have someone who makes fudge and candles. We have embroidered custom pillows. So there's pretty much something for everybody. There's personal care items. It's a great place to get teacher gifts. I know it's the time of year where people are looking to get things for teachers or somebody who's special who helps their kids. So we're hoping that the community will come out and support these artisans. They've worked so hard, and a lot of people support themselves by their handmade businesses. So we're hoping that we can, have this event and have something great for the community and also support artisans. We have spent months planning this event, actually, so there's a lot that goes into planning the Makers Market. We've been meeting since before the summer, once a week at least, sometimes more. It's been a lot of fun and a lot of work, basically recruiting artisans, getting people to sign up, promoting the event, making sure we had enough activities and people donating their time, donating supplies, so we can offer this great event. We're hoping to have a presence online, and we're looking towards the future. We definitely want to do this at least annually, and we're kind of open to other venues, we're open to other towns, not just North Andover, but we're really passionate about serving this particular community. So I think What I would say is the future is exciting. We're not sure what it looks like yet, but we're going to be kind of assessing and re-evaluating after this event to see what we're doing next.
The Senior Center Director, Kathy Shelp, took us on our own tour of the interior of the brand new Senior Center. This tour features a full walkthrough along with information about each room and the exciting end date of April 2023.
Hi, my name is Kathy Shelp and I'm the Director of Elder Services for the town of North Andover, and welcome to the North Andover Senior Center. We're happy that you're here and I'm excited to take you on a tour of the building. Excuse our mess. Our housekeeping is not quite in shape right now, but we'd love to take you through and show you where we are and what you can expect coming this spring. Welcome, come on in, let's head into the front door. Walk in, there'll be a vestibule. The second door, these doors will have automatic doors that will close to keep the cold out. You'll walk in and the reception is going to be right to your right, along with all the staff offices. Okay, now when you come in the front door, if you go to your left, you're going to come into our main community room. This space will be used for movies, documentaries. We'll have a large, very large screen that will be in here for projection, lectures that might want to use a projection. We'll have the capacity to do that. This room will also be used for large events, for socials and meals. We'll be in here. Any community times, the planning board may want to have a meeting in here, or any other community groups will be able to use the space as well. Okay, so this way direction we're looking at the we're looking at the kitchen. It's going to be a full commercial kitchen. The range hood is in, but that's about all the equipment we see right now. This is the service window that you're looking through, and then there are 2 doors on each side for going in and out of the kitchen. As you walk into the building, if you were going to go straight, you see the stairs in front of you that would take you upstairs, the elevator right off to your right, and then the hallway, which will give you access to staff offices and to the restrooms. Right, and coming in, if you're choosing not to go to the restroom or go upstairs and you went to the left, this is our cafe lounge area. There will be a fireplace that will be put in the center of this room, a nice gas fireplace. One side of that fireplace is going to be a living room sitting area. On this side that's closest to us right now will be where all our card games about bridge, different games, mahjong, canasta, 45s will all be there. You'll have access to 2 patios outside. It's cold and it's snowed, so we're not going to go out there right now, and they're still working on the patio. But on both sides of this room, you'll have access to an outdoor patio. Around to your left, you'll see a bar. That'll be a coffee bar. We'll have coffee out there, and our donuts will be set out here each morning. So at the top of the stairs, there's a landing. This will have a bench. It'll be a cushioned bench, a great place to sit and just have a conversation, watch what's going on downstairs and upstairs at the same time. Now we're upstairs, and you're looking over at the staircase coming up. And right at the top of the stairs, there's some extra space. There'll be some seating area. We're going to go straight down first. If you came up and went straight, to your left will be 2 more restrooms. To the right is another restroom that actually has a shower in it. If you want to use a fitness center and you'd like to shower before you go home, you'll have the ability to do that, but pack your supplies. We won't have them here. Straight in, we're going to go into a classroom. This classroom will also have space for lectures and different educational programs will take place in here. A lot of natural lighting throughout the whole building. You'll see this room looks down into this central community space. And so if you came up the stairs and you turned to the left, you'd be heading down. You'd see the elevator access again to come up and down. There'll be a water fountain on the right, or I think as they call them in New England, bubblers. And we'll go into the room. This will be the game area. So this will have pool tables. There'll be 2 pool tables in this space. We will have ping pong tables, but probably not play in here because there's just not enough space in here. We'll move it to another room. As you can see, there's just so much natural, beautiful lighting in this room. In this building, there's no lights on right now, and it's the end of the day, and we're still getting great lighting. So outside the upstairs of the building, there is an area. We're gonna go in here. This is the stairwell, one of the stairwells that we won't use on a day-to-day basis. This is called the area of refuge. And this is a space you would go if there was an emergency upstairs and the elevator was not working and you need to go somewhere to protect yourself. This is a space to go. The door here is a fire-resistant door, so this is a fireproof door. There is an emergency speaker here that will speak directly to the fire department. You would be able to buzz them, tell them you're here, they know you're here, and then can come safely get people out of the building. This room that you're looking at now is adjacent to the game room. This is going to be our room for painting classes, for craft classes. Our Cuddles group will meet in here. Our woodworkers will meet in here. There will be a sink, so we'll have access to that, and plenty of space to work. There's a nice closet inside for all the storage that we need. If you came to the top of the stairs and you came off the elevator or on the staircase and turned right, you're going to head into our fitness area. Have another space outside the room that you have chairs and a comfortable space to chat with friends or to get ready, change your shoes before you go in. So if we go straight ahead in, this is going to be the aerobic room where we're going to have Zumba, yoga, bone builders, our combo class, Pilates, those type of classrooms will all be in here. There won't be anything in here, just some chairs for chair yoga. And outside of that, this room would be wide open. And then right next to it, on the right-hand side of this room, excuse me, is going to be our fitness center. And we will have ellipticals, treadmills, a rowing machine, all different kinds of equipment, some free weights, some resistance machines for your workout that'll be open whenever the building is open, you'll have access to. The construction is going fairly smoothly considering the times. We all know there's been difficulty with everyone for supply chains, and we face those same issues, but we're moving along and we're looking forward to a very possible April 1st move-in date into the building. Thank you so much for coming on this tour with us. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you just a glimpse of what's to come and that you come and join us the next time in person and not through this camera. We can't wait to meet you or see you. Take care.
The tree lighting on the Common is another great holiday tradition we have here in town. This year's event was filled with festive lights, carolers, Christmas treats, and more. Let's see what went down in this local holiday wonderland. The North Andover Commons was filled with Christmas cheer, a beautiful light display, and more for the annual North Andover 2022 tree lighting ceremony. The night featured lots of excitement, including caroling performances and visits with Santa, Mrs. Claus, and Frosty the Snowman. We caught up with a few very excited children to hear what they wanted this year for Christmas.
We're here to go see Santa.
Awesome. What are we going to talk to Santa about?
I just wanted a flashlight.
Ooh, I like that.
Just to see in the dark.
All right.
I'm also going to wish for the best Christmas ever.
What toy I'm going to get?
Oh.
What toy do you want?
Star Wars toy. Bicycle to the dog.
You want a bicycle, yeah? I'm going to ask for shoes. I know how to fold different shapes and sizes.
Merry Christmas!
Yay.
Merry Christmas!
What are you guys going to ask for Santa?
I want to get some plastic horses.
Plastic horses, anything?
Some Beyblades.
The event was held on Sunday, December 4th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. And the celebration ended by a single push of the Christmas lights lever with our very own North Andover Select Board members, Laura Bates, Janice Phillips, and Rosemary Smedili, turning on all the Christmas lights and illuminating the beautiful North Andover Commons.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Merry Christmas! The Thanksgiving holiday brought this year's North Andover football season to a close. Let's take a look at some highlights from this season of the Scarlet Knights of varsity football.
Caleb Agbor and Mikey McNaught were practicing. Here we
Ball
go.
is in the air. It's on
That's
the right. McNaught picks it up, has
has
an opening, has a wide opening.
Just the
McNaught
kicker
on
to
the first
beat. He
play.
getting a block.
He's just got to outrun him, and he gets caught by 20. Inside handoff, number 12. He has got 2 or 3.
Caleb Agbor.
More. Agbor has five missed tackles on that.
Mikey McNaught.
He's
in for the score.
Had blocking in front of him. That's good.
They're blitzing. Finn got him.
Interception coming.
Fumble too. He got it back. That's Federico. Fake. Here he goes to the left.
Touchdown.
James Federico in for the score.
Throw towards the
Keogh is
corner.
on the middle on the right.
Outside, rather
Looking
than
at the same
inside.
way. Out to Johns in the backfield. I don't see any signal. The North Andover ball. Fitzgerald back in.
Drew looking to pass. Long ball. Has him open. 7, and he has the ball.
Touchdown. Cam Partridge.
Cam Partridge in a pear tree.
It's Walensky off tackle. Plenty of room.
He's gone. He just needed that one block, and he helped the blocker set it up.
It's Walensky off tackle. Plenty of room. He's
gone. He just needed that one block.
Pat Roy in motion. Down the middle to Walensky. That's plays worked before.
Just like before.
Touchdown.
You're exactly right.
It's running time rules if the game is lopsided.
Whoa, overthrown.
Intercepted.
Up for
Jimmy
grabs.
Gwynn. I don't know who is that. Rodriguez who tipped that. Kevin Rodriguez, number 40. Yeah, I'm throwing this the other way.
Pass, wide open.
Oh, the safety missed on that ball. Touchdown North Andover. Picked up by number 8. He's going all the way.
That's
Mike
touchdown.
Mike Murname. Actually.
Oh,
he
my
fumbled
God.
it.
North Andover has it.
1st and 10. Fake dip. Oh, nice move
Yes,
by Partridge.
Perfect. Beautiful. Oh.
Touchdown.
Oh. Fitzgerald wide open. It's just a foot race. And oh, yes. Spectacular. And it is good. So North Andover opens the gap.
Winter sports season is now here as the action has begun for basketball as well as hockey, wrestling, indoor track, boys swim and dive, and gymnastics. Stay tuned to Cam Ed, which is Comcast Channel 99, Verizon Channel 28, all winter long for Scarlet Knights sports action. Interested in getting more involved with North Andover news? Do you know of any local organizations, businesses, or people who would love to have their stories heard? Send them our way. Here at the Journal, we are always looking for opportunities to showcase everyone who helps make North Andover the great town that we are. So if you have any exciting news, please let us know by emailing me at the link below. Thanks again for joining us, and from all of us here at the Journal, I'm your host, Gabby Griffiths. Have a happy and safe holiday, and thanks for watching.